Hi everyone, it's Nicole, xstitch, and I'm here with a bit of Flosstube extra today. So I currently have the entire set of DMC in front of me. And since I collected all of these, have kept them organized by number so that they're very easy to find. Unfortunately, that means that the colors are really all over the place. And in terms of picking colors for patterns or substitutions, this isn't really ideal. Now, most of the time this is great if I'm kitting up for a pattern and I have all the DMC, so I'm just going through and pulling the called for colors. And I do have also the DMC color card with all of the threaded swatches, so I can go through and look for colors here and try to match them. But I've always wondered what it would be like to have my entire stash organized by color like it is in the DMC color card. So I thought I would try that for a bit, and I thought I would film for you the process of me reorganizing all of my DMC threads. So the nice thing about this color card, which I think will be really helpful, is that in this back side it has the all the floss colors in order, and it tells you which column they can be found in. So that helps to find things a little quicker when they're not organized by number. And I want to thank the person who commented on my video telling me that Son of a Stitch had a kind of tutorial video on how they organized their DMC threads, and they do it by color, and it's a really great idea the way that they did it. So what they did was each bobbin would have the DMC number on it on the top, so that's what you would see, and then on the bottom, to make them easier to put away without having to look up the position every time, they would write the column number and the number, like the position in that column for each thread, so that you could still just look at the bobbin and put it back. I thought that was a great idea, and I want to try it. So today I'm going to reorganize the DMC into their color order. I'm not going to do the labeling quite yet. I want to try it without it first before, I label all my bobbins permanently. And I'm going to try it out for a little bit and see how it is, and I'll probably tell you my thoughts on it in a future Flosstube video, but I hope you enjoy. So I will switch over to just kind of a probably sped up video of me reorganizing everything with some music in the background, so that you can see my process for doing this. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I had to take a break earlier to go to work, but I'm going to finish organizing now, and I will show you the final result in the boxes at the end. Alright, so there is all of the DMC ordered by color according to the DMC color card. You can see that there are a few gaps that I've left, and that is because I do have some of my flosses pulled for certain projects, the projects that I'm working on right now. But now that I have them all organized, I guess it's time to put them into boxes, as much as I just want to leave them here to look at them. I have seen some people actually basically display their DMC on bobbins with like a huge cork board, and then they just pin the bobbins to the cork board in the color order, and it looks gorgeous. And as much as I'm tempted to do that, I don't really have space to hang a cork board like that right now. And also I'm afraid that over time the flosses would get significantly faded, so I don't really want to risk, you know, having to repurchase or not having new threads match, not because of the dye lot, but because my threads are faded. So I will be keeping them in boxes again, in order based on the column arrangement. And so I will be putting them into the boxes now, and I'll show you that as well, because why not? Alright, so that is the entire DMC collection, organized by color according to the DMC color card. And I have to say, it is so satisfying to look at these boxes now that they're all organized like this. I mean, like, I don't know, very, very pleasing to see them all arranged in color order, and also really nice if, you know, I wanted a green, I could just pull this box and then, you know, look for the color I wanted. And I think that would be really great for substitutions, and also as I'm starting to think about designing more and choosing colors. I mean, I don't really trust the software colors and the way they look on the screen, so it's always good to check them with, you know, the actual physical colors and see how they all look together. So I think this will be a really nice tool for that. As much as the color card is nice to kind of, you know, look at what colors might be in a range, I think the shortcoming of the card is that you can't, you know, pick these up and then put a bunch of them next to each other. So if I wanted to see how a green looked with a certain pink, it's really hard to do that with the card. You really have to pull the bobbins themselves and you know, kind of do a floss toss to see how everything looks together. So I'm really excited to try this. I'm a little bit concerned that I'm going to get annoyed with putting these, like finding them and putting them back in the right order, but we will have to see how it goes, and I will keep you updated on if I like it and how it goes for me. And also, to make it easier in the future, I might add those column and column position numbers to the bottom of the bobbin like Son of a Stitch showed. And if you were curious about Son of a Stitch's video, I will link that video in the description as well, so you can watch how they did it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I always find organizational videos like this with the time lapses and everything very satisfying. So I was excited to try to put one together myself. I guess that's all I've got this week, and I hope to see you in the next Flosstube. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great week. I'll see you next time. Bye.